I'm out on the Blanchard River. My hometown river's pretty shallow right now. Too shallow to kayak. Unless I want to get out every 5 minutes. I'm just gonna do some paddling upstream and downstream and see what happens. I'm not gonna do the full 9-mile trip that I do sometimes here. I haven't been this way yet though. They got a little bit more rain than we did the other day, so I can actually get up this way a little bit. Thought I'd check it out. Got my frog tied on one of my rods because, as you can see, there's a lot of vegetation, especially in a spot downstream a little bit. Both sides is basically covered in vegetation. Fish like to hide up under there. As usual, I like to throw the whopper plopper when I'm on the river. Might be a bit of a challenge with all these weeds. It's only the second time I made it to this river this year. First time was on July 4th and it was pretty eventful trip. Hooked myself with a whopper plopper and the calf. And then rescued a baby raccoon. It looked like it might have fell down a cliff or something. Nice bit of current right here. It's in the sun though, so not sure if it's gonna be holding any fish or not. It's gonna be hard casting the whopper plopper around all this vegetation. There's one. Smallmouth. That didn't take long. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. Got the crawl leg or something coming out of his anus. Try to get that on camera. It's a crawl pincher. I just pulled out of his anus. Probably blocking his digestive system a little bit. It's a little guy, maybe 12 inches. Didn't take long though. Could be a good sign for today. Usually have pretty good luck in this river. See you later, guy. Try to focus on the shady spots as much as I can. Like a bass right there, hitting top water. There he is. A smallmouth. You ain't hooking me. You are not hooking me. Might be a little bit bigger than the first one. Seen him jump with some bugs or something over there, and first cast over there he hit it right under the shade underneath the tree. Alright, buddy. Another little smallie. Another one about the same size. He's a little bit skinnier though. Third one. Didn't take me too long to get 3. Not very big, but I'll take them. It's been a pretty rough week. I got skunked again yesterday at my favorite pond. Fished like 4 or 5 hours and got skunked, so I'll take anything right now. Jeez. Again with the baits flying right back up my face this year. Already lost one GoPro that way. Getting ready to enter frog territory coming up. It's just filled with this vegetation that you've been seeing on both sides of it. Much as I want to catch a frogfish, it just don't seem like it's gonna happen again. A largemouth on the barbless. Best fish so far. A messed up lip. come right out, that's for sure. That's a decent sized largemouth. He's skinny, but he's long. It's my first barbless hook fish. We kept it pinned. Look at the lip on this guy though. Got a pointy lip. I don't know if he's been caught before or bit something, damaged it. I don't know, he's probably around 13, 14 inches. Won't catch too many largemouth in the river. Earlier this year I was catching them though. So I always like to at least have a rod with a worm tied on or something that I can use as a follow-up bait, because they'll swipe and miss the whopper plopper a lot. And if they fill the hooks, they won't go after it again. Rock bass, or yeah, first rock bass. Don't catch a whole lot of rock bass on this river, but do catch a couple of them. Usually not quite as big as the other river either. I'm about to turn around here in a minute. Probably only went maybe a mile and a half. Caught 5 fish. Still might catch another fish or 2 on the way back. Hopefully one of these days soon I'm going to muster up enough energy to do this 9-mile section. I'm having some back problems this year though. Of course, this seats on this kayak ain't exactly the most comfortable, even though I try and pad it as much as I can. With this section though, it's always a crapshoot whether or not there's going to be a bunch of trees down in the way or not. Sometimes they'll have it cleared, sometimes they won't. Oh, one time there's probably at least a 50-foot log jam, debris jam. You had to get out and portage around. That's pretty hard to do with a brace. Especially when the bank's nothing but weeds and forest and aren't exactly the flattest banks, especially in that area.